mandamus lawsuit is when you challenge the processing delay. You stand up and you say, damn it, this isn't fair. This isn't right. This isn't normal. I deserve a decision on my immigration case, and I deserve that decision within a reasonable period of time. You're not doing your job, and that's why I'm suing you. That's what a writ of mandamus lawsuit is. And what you hope to get out of this lawsuit is a decision, a final decision. Now, why would you have to file a lawsuit in federal court just to get a decision on your immigration case? That's a good question. And the answer is that the immigration agencies are not doing their jobs, and that's why you have to take action. The price that we charge is based on a lot of factors, and if you're interested in filing a mandamus lawsuit, then you should book a free strategy session with our team, and we'll evaluate your case and see if it's a good fit for our practice. And if it is, we'll give you a fee estimate. But it's hard. We don't have a set fee. We just look at each case individually. I would say if you've waited 6 months, that would be a reasonable amount of time to wait when you could file a mandamus lawsuit. I would want to know also more information about your case. I'd want to know, like, are you at risk of losing your job? Do you have an apartment in the US? Like, what's going on? The longer you wait, the stronger your mandamus case is going to be. But the longer you wait, the longer you wait. So the question is, how long is long enough? There's no clear answer on that. I don't think you should wait too much longer than 8 months. But I think you should try. I think you should go for it and consider it. And, if you go to my website at www.jgoldlaw.com, you can find a link in my bio. You can book a free strategy session with our team, and we will give you advice on whether we think that your case is appropriate to file a writ of mandamus lawsuit. So let me know. So it takes our office internally. We have a 2-week deadline for filing cases. Sometimes it's 3 or 4 weeks, but for the most part, we get cases filed within 2 weeks of when we're hired. New clients in our office fill out a questionnaire, which we use to collect all the information. Once we file the case, we share with clients a copy of all the documents showing that the case was filed. At that point, you wait. 2 months after the case was filed, you're going to get either an extension or a motion to dismiss. That's just the way it is. Sometimes we get cases approved in less than 2 months, but most people get an extension or a motion to dismiss. Now, it's in month 3 and 4 that we see results. So after 60 days, in the 60 to 90 or 60 to 120 day mark, most cases are approved during that period of time. So we have gotten cases approved in 7 days or 10 days, things like that. But most people, I expect 3 to 4 months. Now, whenever I talk about these processing times and when cases get approved, I always point out that anytime you hire a lawyer, whether it's me or anyone else, the outcome is not guaranteed. You might file a case and end up getting your visa denied, or it could take longer than you expect or something like that. I'm just pointing that out. Hope that helps. It depends. Now, I hate that answer. It depends. Sometimes we used to have judges that would come and they would say, well, it depends, and it's on a case-by-case basis. And I always thought that was kind of a bullshitty answer. It was kind of a cop-out, and it is. But let me tell you a little more about why I think that. So the basis of a writ of mandamus lawsuit is that there's been an unreasonable delay. Okay? The delay in your immigration case has been unreasonable. And the question is, how long is long enough that you would have to file such a case? When does a delay become unreasonable? When is that? And the answer is that it depends, and it's on a case-by-case basis, which I just said was kind of nonsense, but nevertheless, let me give you a little more thoughts on this. When the last action was taken by the government, how long has it been sitting there? How long have they not been doing their jobs? The first thing we want to look at is the amount of time that's passed since the government was supposed to do its job. How long has that been? Has it been, did you go to your interview a week ago, or was it 2 years ago? We need to know. And the second thing we want to know is what else is going on in your life that makes the delay incredibly difficult for you. I always ask clients 3 questions. First, I ask them, if I could wave a magic wand and get your immigration case approved right away, how would that change your life? How would that change your life? How would it make your life better? What problems in your life would it solve? And that's one thing I really want to do. The second thing that I do is I ask clients, if you don't reach your immigration goal, how would that impact you? What would it mean to you if you're not able to reach your immigration goal, and 6 or 8 months from now you're in the same spot you're in now? How would that impact your life? And the third thing I ask them is, how important is it to you to reach this goal? Those are the 3 things that I ask. So in each case, if you come to me and you say, Josh, I'm tired of waiting, I want to file a mandamus lawsuit, the very first thing I'm going to do is ask you questions about what's going on in your life and how long and when did you file your case and how long was it. I ask all these questions because I'm trying to figure out whether the delay in your case has been unreasonable. No, I don't think it increases the possibility of a visa being granted. I don't think that you improve your chances of being approved by filing a lawsuit. The purpose of the lawsuit is to challenge a delay in the processing of the application. So if you're looking and you're saying, well, my I-601 is going to take who knows how long, I don't know, then the lawsuit could challenge that. We've used it successfully in many cases, but you have to be realistic. It's not magic. It's not going to immediately result in the approval of your case. The answer is yes, but also no. Let me explain. So in every mandamus lawsuit, we sue. And what we ask for is we ask the court to order the agency to make a decision within a reasonable period of time. We also ask them to grant an award of attorney fees. And the problem, though, is that to get attorney fees, you have to actually win the case outright. And if you win the case outright, you're very unlikely to win the case outright. And so it's very unlikely that you're actually going to get an award for attorney fees. And so you'll find if you were to look at my lawsuit, you'll see a request for attorney fees under the Equal Access to Justice Act, but you're not going to get them. Now, in my career, I have filed thousands of writ of mandamus lawsuits, and in only one case have I gotten attorney fees. So that gives you a little more information.